The FIFA Club World Cup has just ended and the champions are Manchester City, led by Pep Guardiola. I don't think you have to make your brain sweat over this one. It's easy to predict who the winners will be of this tournament. I think there's about 7 clubs involved. The hosts are normally the club of the nation, the top club of the nation hosting the FIFA Club World Cup, and others who are coming from all over the world. I say this because this tournament is designed and it actually favors more the South Americans and the Europeans. Please don't fight me, but hear me and hear me well. It favors the South Americans and the Europeans because potentially the South Americans, in this case we have Fluminense, and the Europeans, in this case is Mancity, they go to the tournament potentially planning just to play 2 games. Only 2 games, then you are a champion. So they go there, win your semi-finals, you are in the final. You win your final, then you are a champion. Wouldn't it be nice for Urawa from Japan or Al Ittihad from Saudi Arabia, or Lyon, I don't know where they're from, or Al Ahly of Egypt, the African champion? Wouldn't it also be nice for those clubs just to pitch for semi-finals? Play 1 game, park the bus, until you get to the penalties, win the penalties, and you get to the final, you give yourself a chance to win the tournament. Wouldn't it be nice for these other teams to have the same privilege? Anyway, I'm not the ones who make the rules, but the tournament is designed to actually favor the South Americans and the Europeans. Hence, past winners are probably 90% Europeans and 10% South Americans and others. It is what it is. Anyway, this episode is not about that, to debate the formation, the format of the FIFA Club World Cup. But this episode is dedicated to actually talk about how much we are actually not appreciating the CAF president and its board. I'm talking about Dr. Patrice Motsepe and those he's working with. I was actually shocked. I was actually surprised to find out that Mancity, as the winners of the tournament, they actually took home $5 million. And the runners-up took home $4 million. That's Fluminense of Brazil. Now, the difference between the FIFA Club World Cup that has got 7 clubs and the African Football League, which started this year, is that the winners of the FIFA Club World Cup, Mancity, won $5 million. And the winners of African Football League, Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa, won $4 million. The gap is not that much. Obviously, with the Mancity, because they are not just the English Premier League champions, they are not just UEFA Champions League winners, but they are now FIFA Club World Cup winners. So obviously, when they go to the table with potential sponsors, they've got the power now to demand more or request for more because they are on another pedigree. So obviously, with the Mancity, with where they are playing the English Premier League, the business traffic to them or towards the organization is far bigger. So they will potentially make more money than the $5 million prize money they won in the tournament. But again, I say, we are not giving enough credit to what Dr. Patrice Motsepe has done in the tournament that just finished about 2 months ago. $4 million for winners, $3 million for Wydad Casablanca, which were the runners-up in the tournament. And this just goes to show how much CAF has improved. And obviously, the prize money, even for AFCON 2023, I've heard this, it's yet to be confirmed from some sports journals, that a lot of money will be in for the winners. That's AFCON. More money. There's going to be an increment on the UEFA Champions League. The FIFA Champions League winners, CAF Confederations Cup winners. There's going to be more money. But our soccer journals, sports journals, they are not even writing about these stories, about how much CAF has improved from the previous administrators. I actually thought that the tournament, FIFA Club World Cup, the prize money for the winners will be far more, will be in the excess of maybe, I know it's just 7 clubs, but I thought maybe we are talking about $20 million, 25, excess of $30 million. But for winners just to take 5 million, which in comparison to the African Football League winners is not that much. We're not giving credit to our own. We're not writing more about our own. I don't know why our sports journals are so quiet about this, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's much more. It's much more clearer now where this African football thing is going. There's more money to be made. There's more money coming into CAF. The traffic for sponsors and more companies to be involved in football, it's more attractive. And we are not really giving salutations to the CAF board and its president. I'm talking about Dr. Patrice Motsepe. Sometimes we can appear as ungrateful as a people because we are always looking too far but not appreciating what's closer to us. Well, I am Oscar Ntsintsi Football. I discuss anything to do with football, from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa.